Welcome to the Micropreneur Accelerator podcast. I'm the Micropreneur Accelerator. My name is Nina Sunday. And today's episode is Marketing 101, using a lead magnet. Now, what is a lead magnet? Well, what is a lead? A lead is anybody that could be a prospect for your product or service. And so it's a sales lead. And one of the ways that we generate sales leads is to offer something of value, which could be a mini book, an ebook, a white paper, a report, an article. And one of the policies I've always had in my life is I used to say to myself, if I was commuting somewhere and I wasn't the driver, maybe on a plane or maybe on a train, always be reading, ABR, always be reading. Well, guess what? After spending years of always being reading, I now ABW, always be writing. It's so easy to snatch 15 minutes somewhere, maybe just out in a green space, as a break from your day, a break from your desk, just to get some ideas down on paper so that you have something that you can offer as a knowledge or information that you can share. Now, a lead magnet, the magnet suggests that it is attractive to others. Now, why would you create information that you can give away for free in exchange for your leads' contact details, whether it be email or email and phone number, email and name and phone number, even email, name, phone number and location, country, state, city? Well, it is one way to generate quality leads, and it also gives you authority. It raises or elevates your executive presence. It puts you in the driver's seat of, this is something I know, I'm pretty sure I know a little bit about, and I'm sharing that with you. And it amplifies your brand. So I've done presentations on this, so I'm having a little look at some of the slideshow images that I was using. The other thing is it's giving people something of value that they will then exchange their contact details for. Now, how to do it? You can slice and dice something longer into shorter pieces. Look, if you register to get Seth Godin's blog, he does something like 100 words almost every day, or 50 words a day. It's the discipline, it's the practice of getting his ideas out and sharing it with the world. If you're listening to this podcast, you have ideas worth sharing, and you have a duty to elevate the rest of the world with what you've learned, what you can share, and how you can contribute to a better planet. And this is how you do it, one step at a time. Now, in the early days of email, I started collecting emails. I now have a list only of 4,000 people of current emails, but it's out of a total 10,000 that I've collected over a decade or so. But having said that, you've got to start somewhere. So start collecting email addresses, follow the legalities of getting opt-in confirmation that it's okay to send them information, and start sending something regularly. And the practice of having something written that you can send people on your email list, gradually over time, you start to have a body of work. Now, my book, Workplace Wisdom for 9 to Thrive, I wrote that one blog article at a time. One's sales, one's customer service, one's productivity, one's leadership. It was the ideas I wanted to express 200 words at a time that I sent out to my email list, and I kept a record of every single short article that I wrote. And while I didn't include every article in the book, there was no article that I had once written that I hadn't captured so that I could consider it for the book. Of course, these days I'm writing a book on rookie mistakes new leaders make, and it's one entire thought. but you've got to start somewhere. And a lead magnet only has to be, could be 5 short articles, 30 pages, and something that is a PDF that you can offer in exchange for people completing a form. I've got, I'll put in the show notes some links to some of the ebooks or mini books that I have that are available. And as well, I have a form for people that just want to get my ongoing e-newsletter as I write it and send it out. What I like about having an email list and having lead magnets is whenever I come across a really neat idea, I go, oh, I'd like to know more about that. And I'll write an article about it and share it with my subscribers. Now, subscribers, they're free subscribers, but I call them my subscribers. And I use an email broadcast software service. I currently use Kajabi, and of course I will put a link in the show notes to Kajabi, but I use Kajabi for landing pages, for online courses. I use it as an all-in-one system. And if you're interested in Kajabi, I'll put the link there. But I do notice before Kajabi, I was using iContact to send out my email broadcast emails. And while I had say an 18% open rate, the minute I shifted to Kajabi, it improved by about 2 or 3%. So look, there's a million out there. Aweber, Entreport, ActiveCampaign. Find a broadcast email service that's affordable. Oh, there's MailChimp, HubSpot. Find one that's affordable. Find one whose interface that you like, and do not send BCC emails, because I'll tell you now, if it's Gmail or Yahoo, they won't get through. And the important thing is, I never really realized how important it was to be able to see who opens your emails and when. And that's the curious thing about these email broadcast services software as a service, is you can actually see who clicked on a link, who opened the email. And I've been sometimes surprised that someone from out of the blue. Now, that doesn't mean I call them up the next day or email them personally the next day, but I put them on my list to contact, say, within a few weeks. And a little bit of internal knowledge, they forget that they opened an email from you. They just think it's a coincidence. But you're strategically using this email broadcast service to find out who's opening your emails and when. So start an email list. You've got to start somewhere. Start collecting either, look, you can even, as you make friends on social media, just make a point of adding them to your email list. As I say, these days you have to do either single opt-in or double opt-in. Follow the legalities of your country in terms of permission to email people. But as long as you follow that, you then have a market of people that becomes your tribe. They get to know, like, and trust you. And having said that, please join my tribe. We're creating a Facebook group, and we'd really love you to join it as the Micropreneur Accelerator, because later in the year, we are going to be meeting together in person or in hybrid as a mastermind retreat. So I'm just waiting to get all my ducks in a row, as they say. I get enough episodes published, enough of my ideas out there, and to really start creating a system and a community of practice, a community of value that we can all help each other elevate and grow. I started in my lounge room, and over the course of a decade, expanded it into a 7-figure business. And while it's now a lifestyle business, I'm sending the elevator back down, sharing my learnings and keeping up to date, of course. AI is amazing. We'll be talking a little bit more about AI, artificial intelligence down the track. But the important thing with always be writing and creating articles and ebooks and reports and worksheets is eventually, after you have a mini book or an ebook, you may have enough for a physical book or an ebook or a Kindle book that you can slice and dice and repurpose. And that way your community grows, your executive presence grows. Stay in touch. Connect with me on LinkedIn. Ask me a question. Tell me what you'd like to know. And as we grow together, this Micropreneur Accelerator tribe, together we'll grow, expand, scale, elevate, and enjoy life, enjoy profit, and enjoy the call to adventure. Until next time, bye for now.